Okay, I'm just gonna basically have a little bit of an old school style studio jam right now. I've got kind of like everything synced up, the 808, 909, little 727, got the sequencer hooked up, so everything's syncing from Ableton. I'm basically gonna attempt to write something pretty much from scratch. So we'll see where it goes, do you know what I mean? I began with a couple of little riffs with the Macbeth, using the Date for sequencer, so let's have a listen and see how they sound. I'm going to play the first, using just oscillator number 1 with this line, and let's check it out. So. I'm going to bring in this line here with oscillator 2. Similar, but slightly different. Then if we play them together, we'll get some nice kind of like a few little harmonies with a couple of the cross notes and stuff. So quite nice. A little bit of delay from the SPX 900 on the desk here. So, right, keep that rolling. Going to get a little 909 kick drum. Get a little 808 clap. A little bit of reverb. Some hats in. Right, now let's have a little look at the 303. I'm going to just take this off sync from Ableton and let's try putting in a little 303 pattern, which will be extremely random, but let's try it. So that's the kind of randomness that's quite easy to achieve. So let's do one from scratch, yeah? Let's find a clear notes. So it's a random bunch of notes. Time for the on-offs. And then chuck in a few accents and slides. As you can see, it's pretty knackered, but let's see what that sounds like. Let's try one more. It's definitely a method to the madness. Okay. Okay, so back over here. Bring in Macbeth. open hi-hat. A few close hi-hats. Okay, I've got the synths basically going into bus 1 and 2 here, which is has a old Alessis 3630 compressor, which is being sidechained by the 909 kick to give it that kind of, you know, classic pumping effect, but with hardware, which is quite unpredictable and nice. So, for example. With that. And you got a lot of noise going up and down as well, which is quite nice. I'm just going to simplify the beats a little bit on the drum machines just for the moment whilst we're at an early stage to make it sound less cluttered. Maybe get a little bass sound on this. So I've got the DX7 up here on this MIDI channel, so let's just try something. So what we can do with the 101, basically I've got I think the cowbell as a trigger out, some triggering the sequencer on here, so you can just like put in a riff using the onboard sequencer and then it will just run in sync from the cowbell sound, which we've sacrificed, but it's a bit annoying anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Let's try something. So what you do is you like hit the notes and then this is a rest, so you can kind of play it live as the sequence would be if you're sort of used to it. So. Let's try that. Cool, so. I've got the a little delay and pitch shifter on this. It's quite nice to just kind of feed things in, feedback right there, changing the pitch there, get some quite trippy kind of things going on, you know. So let's get that rolling. Same with this, I've basically got, not sure what the trig I'm using is, there's something on here, going into the clock. The sequence is slightly more basic on this one, but he just kind of put in a bunch of notes. I don't think you can do pauses, so it's a bit more random, but let's try something. I'm going to try a different kind of bass line with the kitten, so let's give it a go. A bit more of a deeper kind of, warmer kind of sound. Right, I'm going to basically chuck the Prophet 5 through a channel with a noise gate on it, which has been triggered from one of the dodgy sounds from this drum machine, so it doesn't matter. It's going to be them high a go-go, so I need to run that, put a little pattern of this trigger sound, and then hit this, see what happens. running the kittens going through that right now for that dirty little sound. So there you have it, a little old school jam using a few of my favourite bits of equipment in the studio. And yeah, hope it sounded interesting to you guys. Thanks for watching. Basically, I've got Ableton with the clock coming out of MIDI channel 7, which is going to the 808, which is in turn, actually no, it's going, basically MIDI is going into a little splitter, so there's 3 MIDI outs of that going to the 808, the 909, and the Dopefer. So they've all basically got MIDI ins for the clock. And then I got the 303 being synced to the 808 by the MIDI, no sorry, the synced in output. And I think 77 is running from the 909. And we got a trigger from this opening the gate, which the Prophet 5 was going into for that trancey sound. And we got, this is being controlled by, I explained that earlier, from the Dopefer sequencer. There's a side chain from the 99 kick drum, side chaining the compressor for that pump on bus 1 and 2. We have got the cowbell doing 16ths to trigger the sequencer on the 101, and we got another sound that I didn't want to use to trigger this. So, and I think I was just putting in the rhythm to trigger the certain notes, because you can't do, I don't think you can actually program it. You can just hit in the notes, but you can't do the timing. On the desk we have all the synths coming in, so there's like Juno, JX8P, JD, DX7, analogs there, blah, 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 303. So it's all coming in, then that's the 1-2 bus with the compressor on it. That's the bus for the drum for the 808 and 909 using the old Drama. This is the effects returns from the SPX 900 for the feedback delays and stuff like that. This is being sent on aux 3 and then back into itself, and then you can resend it out to get that loop going on. MIDI Verb 2 returns. Bit of phasing from the Zoom. Oh my god, here we go. And yeah, that's pretty much it. 99 kit going in there. This coming back in right there can be sent there, so you can feed it back again. And that's where the demonizer's coming in, and then there's the Sherman there. So that's pretty much it for the desk.